So glad you could be with me today. My name is Ed. I started drawing with a lot more intensity and focus about a year and a half ago. It started when I began doodling some sketches of some of the people that I work with. They were really more like caricatures. And I realized the more I drew, the more I realized the knack for this that I had and wanted to begin to improve in creating works of art that people would share, possibly keep as mementos, and even make some money along the way. When I was in high school, I took mechanical drawing for about a year and the usual art classes just to fill a few slots in my schedule, but nothing like what I'm doing today. In these sketches before you right now, I would have never guessed I could be doing these in a year. I'm going to focus mostly on sketching and drawing with graphite, charcoal, and pastel pencils. As you're watching this video, you'll see I'm starting to draw a model, and hopefully you can stay with this video towards the end to see how it was completed. I used a basic framework in mind, and you have to have a certain framework in mind that almost becomes second nature to you. Whether you prefer concept art or realism or illustration, you have to start with certain techniques and keep these other items in the back of your mind. It generally happens through practice. And strangely enough, the more you practice, the better you get. And the better you get, the more endorphins release in your mind that help to make you think you are improving. And when you think you are improving, chances are your work is getting better. In art, I found it's not so much what everybody else is doing, but what you have to feel comfortable in doing. Unless somebody else is paying you, and then your expectations change. Once I began to have a motivation for wanting to improve in my art skills, I began to search out YouTubes, videos. I went to the library to check out every kind of book there was on sketching, in addition to trying to talk to other artists. And let me tell you something, trying to talk to other artists about sketching is nearly impossible unless you're already in an art community. You have to start somewhere, and hopefully you've already begun the process and have a good support system for what you're attempting to do. If you're a beginner or an intermediate sketch artist, I believe we can collaborate enough together to improve ourselves and each other. And I appreciate those of you who have been subscribers and followers already, or those of you who've had the courage just to message or text me about issues that you've been struggling with in your own art, which is one of the reasons why I'm creating these videos. I'm not just, looking for those soft, accumulative accolades of affirmation, which, believe me, they're always appreciated. But I'm making these videos because I'm hoping to use these as a resource for those of you who want to move on and improve just like I did, but didn't really know where to go or who to talk to, or to get a basic framework in mind. So if any of these future sessions are helpful, well, more power to you and me both. Look, I may not always have known where I'm going, but that has never stopped me before, especially when it comes to art, because I've made a lot of mistakes. But I've also learned along the way, and hopefully I can save you some time to progress a little bit faster than what I was capable. Well, I really like this drawing I finished, and I hope that you do too. Let's get those pencils pushing so that the motivation, the money, or the inspiration comes, well, you'll be ready. Best of luck and skill. I look forward to talking to you again later.